There's no doubt in anyone's mind that Michael Rosen is an absolute legend. From becoming one of the most popular storytellers in the world to reigning supreme as a meme lord, he's embraced every role thrust upon him with dignity and grace. This is why it's so good to see him back on the horse when it comes to being in the digital spotlight, as he's experienced the responsibility many times before with the classic line, "Nice."
Nice.
And a solid background as YouTube poop fodder during the early 2000s. This year, however, we've seen him take on a different role as a describer of franchises and pop culture. The earliest example of this I could find was created by YouTube user Willy on the 4th of June 2021, although if you know a prior instance, please comment below. Given Michael's extremely animated and engaging demeanour when relaying one of his poems or books through the medium of film, it's certainly possible to take a clip from almost any one of his videos and utilise it as a visual aid when it comes to describing anything. That being said, his relationship with the internet is an interesting one. His original response to starring in YouTube poop was to ask creators to take them down, as he was told children looking for his content might come across the intense stuff, as parents thought at the time that he was creating YouTube poop for kids and wrote to him about it. Eventually, however, he realised that it was the parents' responsibility to educate their children about the dangers of internet culture, and in doing so became supportive of the YouTube poop community. In short, he's a national treasure, which is why in 2022 his resurgence in popularity is more of just an acknowledgement of his power than anything. Many have likened the structure to that of Mr. Incredible memes, which in turn can be likened to rage face memes from the early 2010s. The cycle always repeats itself when it comes to meme culture, and for that purpose Michael Rosen's reactions feel custom made. However, whether or not this Michael Rosen describing trend seems the same longevity as the Mr. Incredible phenomenon remains to be seen, as it can be harder for editors to experiment with film instead of static imagery, although it has been going for at least a year now. At any rate, the man has proven quite the achiever when it comes to living his best life, and you may already be familiar with some of his work. He is responsible for the incredible 1989 children's book We're Going on a Bear Hunt, and continues to write to this day. Essentially, Michael Rosen describing things is yet another feather for the literary figure to put in his proverbial cap, demonstrating the fact that he will always be immortally framed in the deep archives of digital culture.
Nice.
What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe! Or else.